All right. The last one we did here was, would you rather have extra wide / super narrow feet? This is one of those would you rathers where just wasn't fun to talk about.
It wasn't. I apparently have a lot of weird stuff with like body horror. Apparently, yeah. Well, what's weird is that what's really funny is that in movies and shit, I love body horror. I love, like, The Thing is great, Annihilation was great, like, I'm all in for body horror, unless I have to myself imagine it, apparently. Like, if I have to make it whole cloth on my own body, I don't like it, but I don't get freaked out by it like in movies.
Annihilation was a weird movie.
Oh yeah, Annihilation, it's very strange. I loved it, it's very good, but weird as hell.
I always like how one of my buddies in our board game group is designing a social deduction game based on The Thing, the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny because I was like, you should just pick like a different trope with this same thing, because whenever he explains the game, is like, all right, so here's my game, A Thing, based on the blah, 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 The Thing. And I'm like, like you're just making this unnecessarily confusing.
He should use, what's the name? Who goes there? He should use the name of the book instead of The Thing. I think it's Who Goes There.
Or he should just come up with something new, because then he doesn't get sued.
Well, also that. Yes. Who Goes There is the novella that led to The Thing.
I already have the perfect theme for a new social deduction game. And you got, and listeners, this is your opportunity. This is what you get for your return on your $1 investment, is the absolute market-killing, perfect sale pitch right here, where you make it a social deduction game just based around the terminology people are using to play Among Us, where everyone just says, red is sus. So all you do is just make a board game, where it has sus in the title somewhere. I don't care where it is. It's going to sell 1 billion copies. People are like, ha, that's funny. I'm going to get it from all my friends who play this Among Us game.
Sus has jumped a lot in popularity since that came out.
It really has. Well, actually, it's not even since it came out, because it came out like 3 years ago. But
oh yeah, since it got popular this year.
Yeah.
It is kind of interesting how the internet works nowadays with how things go viral, where it's just, because once things hit the mainstream, like, the growth is just so exponential. It's like redonkulous.
Maybe it'll happen with this podcast someday.
Yeah, I know. Every time I see our downloads go up by like a percentage, I'm like, okay, is this the first pebbles before the landslide? And then things settle. Because it really is true, because it's just, if you just get into the algorithms, if you get into all that stuff, it's just like unfair, crazy how things explode.
Mm-hmm.
I think Among Us specifically blew up in popularity because one popular streamer streamed it once.
I think so, yeah. It just cascaded from there.
Yeah, he had like millions of followers or something.
And then just everyone streamed it. And the cool thing, and I mean, the other thing about it too is that it's like a 10-person game, so if you have one streamer doing it and they get their streamer buddies, suddenly it's on 10 streams at once.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, it just exponential growth from there.
So how can we replicate that for this podcast?
Somehow make our listening experience a 10-person experience.
And have the streamer listen to it on Twitch.
Yeah. So somehow make the way to enjoy our podcast is to stream it with 10 people. So everyone, the next episodes are going to have a mandatory fact check portion / counterpoint perspective that you have to participate in. We'll figure it out.
But yeah, I think I chose super wide feet.
I did too. For stability.
That was a preview clip from our Patreon exclusive behind the scenes episode. For the full episode, click on the link in the description.